Hey folks, if you're watching this, then you're probably asking yourself the question, how am I going to answer the questions at the police day one interview, the police search assessment centre interview, or my final interview or senior interview as part of the police recruitment process? So I'm Brendan from Blue Light, and over the past several years I've been coaching people to succeed in the police recruitment process. Well in excess of 4,000 people have been successful as a result of my support, something which I'm so grateful for, the opportunity to have an amazing impact on their lives, and at the same time to put beans on toast on the children's plate, just stunning. Mixing the two, brilliant. So one of the questions I've been asked quite a few times over the past week by clients and non-clients, people who are just part of the Facebook group who aren't paying for any of the services, you don't have to. Facebook group below, by the way, over 8,000 people in it, amazing. All like-minded people like you who are progressing through the police recruitment process, including several people there who are actually from police HR and recruitment teams who are there to offer guidance and support as well. Anyway, back to the question. Quite a few people have been saying, I don't think I've got an example of a time when I've had to make a difficult decision that I've had to justify to others, a time when I've worked in collaboration with others to solve a problem, a time when I've challenged inappropriate behaviour, a time when I've helped manage change in an organisation, a time when I've supported someone who's been in a negative emotional state. These are all very common questions asked as part of the police recruitment process, because these are sort of traits that they're looking for in the police officers of the future, in the police officers today. They've always looked for these traits in police officers because those are the sort of things that you're going to be doing on a daily basis. Now, I've got some news for you folks. The police do not owe you a living. Might sound harsh, but they don't owe you a living. Just because they're recruiting doesn't mean to say that you can apply and you're going to get the job, even if you have a degree in policing or a degree in criminology, or it's all you've ever studied and you're now 22 years old and you think that the police surely are going to take me on because I've done all of this academic work. But they're still going to ask you those questions. They're not going to ask you the question, tell me about your degree and your studies at university. They'll just see you've got a policing degree, and then they're going to focus on your behaviour, on your values. So they're also going to ask you questions about what values are important to you. Tell me about a time when you've demonstrated those values. What sort of impact do you believe or feel being a police officer is going to have on your personal life? How's it going to impact on you? How's it going to impact on your family? Tell me what research you've done to prepare for this interview. Who have you met that's a police officer? Who's inspired you recently as a police officer? Tell me about the challenges our force is facing. How are you going to contribute and help us meet those challenges? These are all tough questions, folks. And if you've done the right sort of preparation, you'll find them still tough, but you'll be able to answer them. If you can't answer those sort of questions, then what that means is that you're not ready yet. You're not ready. You need to develop yourself. And what that developing yourself might mean is pushing yourself. So in the workplace or volunteering or whatever it is that you do, push yourself. Take on extra responsibilities. Give 120% without being asked to do so. One of the things I advised my clients to do for years now, and I've checked with the charities involved, they're quite happy for you to do this, is go and support and help and volunteer for a charity that supports and helps homeless people, people with mental health issues, street pastors, street angels. So whilst your friends might be out on a Friday or Saturday night enjoying the beverages of their choice, you're there at 1 o'clock in the morning, sat next to someone in the rain who's at the lowest ebb in their life, and you're the only person that's going to listen to them and talk to them. This is where you're going to get the evidence for those sort of questions. This is where you're going to impress at the final or stroke senior interview, depending on what the force calls it. The police don't owe you a living. You're going to have to develop yourself. So, one of the other ways you can help develop yourself is start preparing for the process. And the best place to do it is the Facebook group. The link down below. Go to that link. There's over 8,000 people in that group now. Like I said, like-minded people who will support and help you. Last week alone, there were over 250 posts. Over 250 posts, and over 6,000 people were involved in either reading those posts or answering those posts. Sounds a bit big brotherish that, but that's as much data as Facebook gives me. It tells me just how many people have been involved in. So over 250 posts, all to do with the police recruitment process. You can't not join that group. So there is my advice for you. Start there and start asking questions about what other people might have done. Start pushing yourself. They don't owe you a living, folks. Get yourself ready for the job. If you are thinking about being a police officer in the future, you've got plenty of time. Even if you haven't got plenty of time, you've just got 6 months. 6 months is enough time to build up the experience that they might be looking for. If you're thinking about applying to special constabulary, then please do so. But the thing that's going to give you the instant quick hit, because you might be waiting for 6 to 12 months to get into the specials, is volunteering for some of those charities. Get out there, do it. Push yourself in the workplace. Push yourself in the team activities that you do with your friends or clubs that you're in. Push yourself. Give 120% without being asked to do so, and it'll all work out well for you on the day. Okay, folks, I hope you found this useful. My name's Brendan, and I look forward to meeting you at some point in the future, either online in the Facebook group or at one of my seminars or on my online courses, one-to-one coaching, whatever it may be. Here to guide you through the process, here to support you in every way so that we can add to that 4,000 success number. Let's see if we can make it by this time next year 6,000 people who have been helped and supported through the process. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye for now.